So this is the power of the throw on. The thing is that with taller guys, you would have to really work to break their posture, because when guys like Adam, and Mike and Kurt, and when they have a strong post here, one of the things that I like to do, if it works at the time when it should work, okay, because there's these windows that open of opportunity and close real quick sometimes, especially when there's a lot of movement. I need to make it difficult for him to stay in one position so that he's uncomfortable, so he begins to change his position. Yeah, like Jean-Jacques always said, first order change position loses. So as I'm here and I'm here, I know he's strong. I'm not going to break his posture here, okay, because his head's going to be up. Yes, because you don't need your head down. If I can only explain to you how much more tension there is on this collar right here, with his head looking straight, because he can see peripherally down. And one fundamental rule, don't look at it, okay? So you're here, see, now that's pulling in here. Now I'm here, and I'm gonna grab his elbow. My objective is to open this like a door, and to create this and weaken this whole structure here, because he's strong when his wrist, elbow, and shoulder are lined up. He's weak when you take it out of alignment here. So as we're here, I'm pulling him in, he's pushing back, okay? From here, it's like an even-sum game here, but I'm negating his posture. I'm not doing more. If I start pulling, I'm exerting energy, wasting it, and he's basically wearing me down. So as I'm here, so that from here, as I feel him begin to move, what would you feel that you would move next?
From here?
Yeah. And you break the posture this way. I doubt he would move this hand. It will probably be this hand. It will probably be the legs. Yes, right there. Yeah, so he'll probably shift, because I anticipate him to shift the weight, not there, because that doesn't even need to be up, okay? He would probably want to realign his knee with my tailbone, so he'd have to, yes, right there. So he'd have to do this rocking motion to shift the weight on his left knee to move his right knee, on his right knee to move the left. Go back. So as we're here, okay, and as I wait for that, the weight shifts, and you break the posture here. From here, the head holds, you go for an overhook here, okay? He has an option. He can go for an underhook. If he goes for an underhook here, you have the overhook control here. If he does not go for the underhook here, okay, then what you can do is you can just basically move him by here and stay seated up right here, because I need to wait to see what he does. Because here, I know that my body's blocking his arm from coming back, and I'm trying to push this arm out, okay? And my left hand is grabbing kind of at the armpit, okay? And if you can grab hairs, it even makes the pull a lot better, okay? From here, I wait to see how he's gonna posture. I assume it's gonna be with his hand, so, and I push this down here, okay? So then, rotate your foot up. So now I'm here. So you see how he's turning, Alfred? Yes. You see how he's turning? For him, it's very difficult to bring his right arm back because I'm pushing it down and I'm fully extending it right here. So now for me, it makes a lot more sense to begin to already take him to the back here, okay? And then get a seatbelt grip here and just to control, okay? But you want to push this arm as you get the toe on one towards the opposite leg. So even as we're here, and maybe if he's not doing anything here, and you push it down, and his posture breaks really easy. The way his posture breaks is that you move this arm down now when you keep pushing it. Your arm straight, his arm is gonna have a hard time coming back. So even as we're here, and let's say he's not moving, like okay here, pull it in, 1, 2, right here. And then I move my hips out, because he's gonna move his left hand. Yes, right here, okay? Now from here, this is the way it would really go right here. Because what happens here is that his hand would post. He wouldn't drop his head down. Now the key here is for me to keep my hips in order to make sure that his right arm doesn't get pulled back. But I still keep this. From here makes it easy for me. See how I'm underneath him and I'm like a small ball? For me to now let go of here and reach here. Okay, and as he's trying to pull it, pick him up, over, and keep the chest low. Get this underhook right here. Now we're gonna go to this right here. You have the figure 4 seatbelt. You may want to turn a little bit, okay? Keep this foot here, push this arm out, get this control right here. We'll call figure 4 seatbelt because everybody calls it a gift wrap. So when you say get the gift wrap, they'll know what you're doing. Here we'll do figure 4 seatbelt. I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna use my elbow, go to an S mount right here, okay? And you see how I'm not really bearing weight on my right foot, and my left foot is out of the way. Because if he slowly wants to turn to his back, I can drive my hips in, okay? Don't put your foot flat like this. It's a great way to tear this knee, like I tore the knee with a white belt in 2008. From here, I'm gonna lift my body up, and I'm gonna straighten my arms like a nutcracker. I'm just gonna pull up in his neck, engage my hips, straighten my arms. Okay, real simple. Okay, but what it will do is it will create a hammer all smiling. It will create a reaction because what they don't want you to do is typically you won't want the person to bring the arm over. Okay, so they're gonna kind of lock it to right there. So you can't bring it over. You lift them up, and then I'm just gonna roll my hands and I'm gonna straighten. Okay, because he doesn't want me to do this because it'll go for an arm hold. Okay, but what he probably does want me to do is to put another strap on his belt because he definitely deserves it. Okay? Had to sell it right. I had to sell it right.